he wants to drink or what. Yeah, can you talk to your kid?
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancers are so.
I think you skip somewhere now.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Hey, get out of it.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down. 180. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here's Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Now a run here, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Scorton make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
So from outside the red zone now after the sack, a long 3rd and goal. To throw is gone. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and a yard.
Ultra, set, set.
They'll go again here with Hubbard. They find some open field here. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 10-yard line. A big pickup of 38. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Darius Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Runs good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot of playoff football.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Well, this defense for the Panthers very strong in that victory a week ago.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 7. First down, Detroit.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Ready.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Yellow, 43. 6, mega. Steel, black. Ready?
Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hubbard. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
3rd down and 9.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Hard throw, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started,
oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 49 yards. And the Lions take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Lions 10. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. What a run return. And the Lions have regained the lead.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to them.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Now again, it's Hubbard going left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down right at the line of
No
scrimmage.
gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Let's
At the
go.
Lions' 48-yard line.
50, green. Ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Black Ultra. Down. Ready?
Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Throwing, Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the big
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And out of bounds right around the 20. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Blaster.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Fury. Yellow. Red. Tag.
Young to throw it. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hubbard. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now it's second and 10.
Ready. Black. 95. Blue striker. Ready.
Young to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Black.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Got his man, a control. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a first and goal.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Ready. 52.
They'll run here with Hubbard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Set. 33. Yellow. Spike 60. red, cycle. Set.
Now here's Young. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Goff.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Gone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Super.
To the air again. Goff.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff.
Open man, that's too small.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 32 on the play. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown!
Jahmyr Gibbs.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Six, Mega. Red, yellow, ready.
Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Young. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll throw again. Young. Now he's going to step up and run. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Okonkwo, 32 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Lions, first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions, first down.
Hooker. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Hooker to the air yet again. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Hooker's going to throw it. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Oh, this is going to be fielded defensively. And remember, this is a live football. And he will get this into enemy territory. A great return there on the missed field goal. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Young now. He finds his man complete. That's Hubbard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
52 black. Let's go now. 50 green. Edo blue. Hunt, hunt.
Young will set to throw. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Green jack. Yellow. Ready.
Here's Young. His pass caught at the 4. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chigakonkwo, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Let's go now.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Hooker to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw, Hooker. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Goff throwing again. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
To throw is gone. Oh, no, he lost the football. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Going to throw right side here, complete. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Brock Wright, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Young. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here we go. Set. Blue striker. Ready?
Now here's Young. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Flag blue.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Young to throw it. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Drill green. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
38.
Panthers, 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw, Young. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chigakonkwo, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Again, Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28.
And the Lions first down.
We go tonight.
1st and 10.
Now Goff.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Goff. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Goff now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs from 10 yards out. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff going to shift him around. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Here we go. 33, 6, mega. Drill green. Ready.
Here's Young. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Now Young. checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Young to throw. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Set. Steel, black, yellow, 22. Green jacket. Fuse, yellow. Ready.
Young. He'll try to pick it up himself. And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the first down as well. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Young. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Throwing now. Goff. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now it's gone. That is intercepted. Picked off by Amari Barno. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Lions, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's their very first clunker of the year as they'll fall to 12-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know